What's up guys, welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to be covering Jax'S third variation. So this variation is kind of interesting, and to be honest, no one uses this variation. It's like you play online, there's barely anyone using Jax anymore, to be honest, and like this variation is like almost never used. I fought like one guy with it and it just kind of confused me because I didn't know what it did. But this is a very rare variation to see, and I'm going to explain to you why, because it's actually not that good. Okay, so let me highlight what it has. So basically it gives him these strings, lethal clap, and the ground shatter move. Okay, so the first one is just a really long string. It's kind of like whatever, but basically what happens is, let me put the opponent to block. So it ends in two ways. You can end it in an unsafe overhead, or you can end it in plus frames. But the last hit you're able to duck. So just to show you, I'm gonna have him block and duck. Alright, so you're gonna see I'm gonna do the plus frame version, and you can just duck it and get a full punish. So the only mix up in the string is if you're gonna do an unsafe overhead, or you're gonna duck to avoid the plus frames. Or of course you can like stagger it here. It does have a safe stagger, it's -4, but overall that's really not a big deal. Okay, the next move you get is lethal clap. So this one, like basically when you're fully heated up, like you can use this move to get a juggle. But otherwise it's kind of useless because even though it recovers quick, you can see you're -10, so you can't like do this in pressure. And there's not like, you can't do it at a safe range because it lunges you forward, so no matter where you try to do it, like you're always going to be like in stand jab range. So it's kind of whatever. I mean, you do get decent plus frames on it. It's +14, so if you get a hit, then you get like legit pressure with your forward 2 or whatever. But overall, it's not a big deal. And honestly, it only opens up a couple combo routes, so I'm going to show you some of the only good combos I found with it.
Really, nigga?
Alright, so the next move he has is ground shatter. Now this one's pretty good. It's directable, so you can make it close, far, or whatever. Now it does hit low, and it actually does lead to a juggle. And look at that, it's -7 on block, so you can legitimately have like some 50-50s. So like for example, this string, it ends in an overhead, so you can end it like in a low instead. Now granted, the low, it's very slow. If you look, it's 35 frame startup. So, I mean, if the opponent has good reactions and they know when it's coming, they can block it. But it's actually not a bad risk to go for, because it's -7 on block, so you're 100% safe. So you have a safe low and a safe overhead option. Now you can't combo into it, like for example, if you do this, it doesn't like, it's too slow to combo into, but like, it's more used in some mix-ups. And if you get the opponent on hit, they actually can't interrupt it. Because normally, let's say like if they block your forward 4 and then you go into this, they can actually jab you out of it, so it's not completely a real mix-up. But like if you get a hit, they do have to eat this. They can't jump away or poke you or anything like that. The only thing they could do is flawless block, but otherwise they have to eat it. So that's pretty much all this variation gets, and honestly I think it's pretty crap, to be honest. Like, okay, this string, I mean, it's cool. So remember how I said it ends in an overhead, so you can have the mix up to where, you do this and you end in the low instead, which is okay, but once you lab this matchup, like, it's very easy to block both options, because let's just show you an example. That comes out 35 frames, and the last frame of this overhead comes out in 22. So you have like a 13 frame gap, and this is really easy to react to. This is hella telegraphed. Very easy to see. Now I did forget to mention that this is unblockable if you enhance it, which is actually pretty cool. You can have like some legit like unblockable setups. But even though that's cool, that's not really a big deal. Because the problem with this variation, it doesn't have combos. Like his Hunkered Down doesn't really have combos either, but it has the one where, this one has multiple hits, and then you have like a lot of crushing blows. And the other variation, that's more of a combo variation, even though it's not all that good, but at least you have actual combos in that one. But this one, you literally have to be fully heated up, and you have to hit this, like, and even in mid-screen, like I showed you, you don't really get much. Like, you only get like a 4 or 2. He doesn't even have Gotcha Grab. Like, Gotcha Grab gets replaced by this, which I don't know why they replace moves like that. Like, Gotcha Grab, that is what makes Jax Jax. And if he doesn't have that, his character is not Jax. He's missing a core element that makes him that character. So if you've never played against this variation before and you fight a Jax with it, yeah, they can definitely beat you, because you're not going to realize it's like this crap is a low and actually gets a full juggle. So that's actually kind of dangerous. And it being safe is actually a good thing. but still, like, this variation doesn't have much. Like, this string is whatever, this is easily reactable, and this move's completely punishable if you're ready for it. Well, that's about it for Jax, and I think the only third variation video I'm missing is Shao Kahn, so I'll make sure to do that next. Well, anyway guys, that's about it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.